And I'm Romo.
And we are the XFL Podcast. This video, we're going to talk about key stats and players on this Wednesday night.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start off with the QB position. So who are the leading players, Roman?
So PJ Walker currently leads with 272 yards.
And 4 touchdowns.
And 4 touchdowns.
A 103.8 passer rating. Not the best this week.
Yeah.
It was actually Cardale Jones, but his stat line was very, very good.
Yeah.
He was 59% completion percentage.
Yeah.
Plays for Houston. Very good job.
It's good. He actually didn't get his chance in the NFL, mainly because he was too short.
Mm-hmm.
He's only 5'11". However, he's playing well.
He's playing very well. Next player, Cardale Jones, DC, home team. 62% completion percentage, 235 yards and 2 passing touchdowns.
Yeah.
Very solid game for him.
A little bit better accuracy.
116.7 QBR.
Mm-hmm.
The next quarterback we thought was the best was Matt McGloin, who had a 52% completion percentage. Not great.
Yeah.
But he just did it just enough to get by, in my opinion. So that's why I thought he was the third best. It kind of dropped off after Cardale Jones.
Yeah.
He had 1 touchdown
Mm-hmm.
and an 82.8 QBR.
I think he was aided by his defense playing well in that game.
You go, Roman?
Next up, we have running back, I guess.
Yeah, running back leaders.
We had Matt Jones actually had a lot of 85 yards, the most right now in the league.
21 carries.
Yeah.
4.0 average.
Very few running touchdowns, though.
Yeah, not that many. There's
one, James Butler for Houston.
Yeah, as a starter. Next running back, we have Devion Smith for Tampa Bay. 16 attempts, 79 yards, 4.9 average, better than Matt Jones. Average-wise, maybe more of a skilled rusher, we don't know.
Yeah.
But he had less yards, so that's why he's going to be lower ranked.
Yep.
Next one is actually a QB. Roman, you want to say it? Jordan.
Oh, my bad.
Cameron Reed.
Jordan Tamu, QB. He plays for St. Louis. He had about 77 yards. That's pretty good. His average was 8.6, so...
Yards per carry.
That's actually really high for running back. Even in the NFL, that's a fluke average.
Yeah,
for a lot of
so
people.
our receiving leaders, we had Dan Williams, Tampa Bay. Terrible offense, but somehow they had some pretty... they had the kind of top stats.
They had top of a lot of stats, but they just couldn't score.
They couldn't score for some reason, probably because of a lot of turnovers.
Yeah.
Like multiple fumbles, multiple picks. We have 6 receptions, 123 yards. That's like over 20 yards per reception. So he was the leading receiver.
Yeah. Nelson Spruce, Wildcats, another losing team actually, but he had 103 yards, no touchdowns, but
11 receptions.
Yeah, 11 receptions. So not a great average per reception. He caught it a lot.
Yeah.
Mainly because he was their best.
Maybe he was more of a slot receiver, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Less of a deep baller, but he also did not find the end zone. Now this next guy, Austin Proehl, I watched him.
Yeah.
He looked very skilled. He didn't have that many receptions or that many yards, but he was a red zone threat.
Yeah. No.
5 receptions.
2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns, 88 yards. He played for the Dragons. He was
the Seattle
very good. He's kind of a small, light guy. I mean, not that common. Kind of like Cole Beasley for the Buffalo Bills, if you know him from football. Kind of like him. So those are our top 3 receivers.
Why don't we go to tackles and sacks?
Yeah, so we have tackle leaders. We have 9 tackles from Darius Hillary.
Yep.
On the St. Louis Battlehawks. Good job by him.
Yeah. Defensive end for Bummy Rodney from New York. 9 tackles as well. I don't know why. Ben.
Yeah,
Heaney
maybe
too. So 3 people were tied.
Yeah, Ben Heaney.
They were all tied for
New
9
York
tackles.
9. See, you can see that New York had a
good,
very stout defensive line.
It's interesting because we said DC was a great defense, but they only have 1 up.
Yeah, I think that if you look at their quarterbacks, they probably had better stats than these defensive line guys. Sack leaders, we have Wesley Sutton. He was a safety actually, which is very interesting. 2 sacks. New York. They must have done a lot of safety blitzes.
Yeah.
So New York again, top the chart. This one. Next one, Roman.
LaTroy Lewis for Houston. He had 2 sacks as well. Not bad, I guess. He's doing good. He's a linebacker, so it's a little bit more common for him to sack than a safety.
Jonathan Massaquoi.
He's a
linebacker for DC, the Defenders. 1 sack. There's a lot of guys with
Yeah,
1
a lot
sack.
of
So
guys
he
with
was,
1
I
sack.
guess, maybe on the top list because he maybe aided in a sack. I guess maybe
Yeah.
like 1.5, but they don't have that. So let's go to interception leaders. Will Hill. You might have recognized him
Yeah.
from the NFL. Safety,
Mhm.
St. Louis, 1 interception.
Yep.
Next one.
Bryce Jones, cornerback for New York. He had 1 interception.
And Andrew Sora, safety, New York, 1 interception. So that's pretty much the big stats of the week. Let's see if there are any more.
A lot of good players.
Yeah, a lot of good players. Very interesting stats.
Mhm.
So let's talk about some key players of the week that really
Yeah.
game changers, kind of X factors
Yeah.
for these teams. So we have PJ Walker. We talked about
Yeah.
him a lot. He was
Carter-
huge, just really big, really big. He was
Yeah.
also a good runner, but great thrower, 4 touchdowns.
Cardell Jones, another good player. He had 2nd most passing yards.
Yeah,
I think he's good. He needs to work a
Yeah.
little bit more, but get some more experience because he hasn't played that much.
Yep.
But overall, good.
yep. The 2 running backs for the Houston Roughnecks did a great job.
Mhm.
James Butler and Nick Hawley,
Mhm.
good job by them. And Matt Jones for the
Yeah.
St. Louis Battlehawks, good job. And we also saw good running from the Seattle Dragons, Kenneth Farrow.
Yeah.
Good job by him. Austin Prohl, X Factor for the Dragons. Those guys are their kind of top dudes. And then
Who do you think was best in terms of defensive players?
the best defensive player
Of the
defense
week?
player of the week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Will Hill.
Yeah.
He was really good. I recognize him.
Yeah.
He bounced around in the NFL, and he did a good job. I watched him. That was
Yeah.
a good pick.
Yeah.
And I just think that the best offensive player of the week was PJ Walker, as we said. And that's about it for key players and stats.
All right.
See you next video.
Bye.
Bye.